Mediocre Murad begins his self-improvement journey. He's excited. He can't wait to wake up every day and better himself. However, after only 5 days, he experiences some struggle with losing weight. After the motivation wears off, he's like, you know what? I don't care about this. He goes back to his old ways of eating junk food. Meanwhile, exceptional Imran knows that struggle is what builds the man. He knows his business won't do well in the first 6, 12 or even 24 months. He knows that his fitness journey will have difficulties along the way. He knows that the path to becoming a top tier man requires a lot of struggle. Assalamu alaikum my people, my name's Pablo and I help young Muslim men break out of the rut and become productive. You see, over the last 11 months, alhamdulillah, I've been able to consistently upload every day on various social media platforms, and as a result I've picked up many productivity tactics along the way. If you want to transform your life and become an exceptional Imran, check out my coaching program, link in the description below. You see, a lot of people, when they first enter the self-improvement world, they're excited. They can't wait to go to the gym, eat clean, make money. However, the issue arises for many people is when they experience some struggle. They could be putting in a lot of effort into their business, but they're getting no returns, no money, no customers, or they could be trying to lose weight, which is difficult because you're literally in a calorie deficit. You see, back in the day, I was never that guy that liked the struggle. I always wanted to live a comfortable life. I hated the fact if you wanted to reach a certain objective, there was a lot of struggle involved. There was countless times where I would be like, you know what? I want to stop eating sugar. I need to go on a no sugar diet. And the thing is, the struggle was real because everyone knew, the detrimental effects of sugar. We were all taught it as a kid. We were all told, you know what, sugar is bad for you. You need to stop eating it, or you need to eat it in moderation. So I remember this day very clearly, It was around June 2022 and I was like, you know what, I need to go on a no sugar diet. I need to stop eating things with added sugars. And I wanted to quit for my own personal reasons that I won't say on camera, but I was like, okay, cool. But within the first day, I failed. I saw some apple crumble and I was like, you know what? That's a bit of me. I want that right now. And the same thing happened in September 2022 when I was like to myself, you know what? We need to go on a no sugar diet. I need to stop eating chocolates, sweets, cakes, and all that rubbish. However, what happened? Within the first day, I failed. I had a piece of chocolate. And the thing is, the struggle was real. I wanted to quit, but I didn't want to face the struggle of quitting. And even when I began a quote-unquote self-improvement journey in May 2023, I was like, you know what? Time to embrace struggle. Time to embrace pain and suffering. However, the one common reoccurrence was me struggling with my diet. You see, from May to August, my diet was good. I'd have a cheat day maybe every week or every 2 weeks. However, from August to December, it was a different story. I would be eating junk food. I'd be having cheat meals and cheat days every other day. I'd start off well, having eggs, toast, some butter, but by the end of the day, I'd be having chocolate, cakes, sweets, chai, all of that good stuff. It'd be like, I'm going good, and then fall off a cliff, fall back into my desires. And the thing is, I didn't like the struggle. I didn't like the addiction, but I liked the addiction more than the struggle. And that's the issue. I didn't view it as an opportunity to improve myself. I saw it as a painful experience. And that's why I kept falling back, because I saw it as a torment rather than an opportunity to improve myself. However, this is the key to growth. You need to embrace the struggle. The struggle makes you stronger. Because if you really think about it, anything that has short-term pain will always have long-term gain. For example, if you go to the gym and push yourself to failure, you will initially have soreness in your muscles. However, in the long term, your muscles become bigger. And so it's a good thing to face that struggle while you're in the gym. Or for example, you want to wake up early and work on your business. It's a struggle to wake up early because you're tired, you don't feel like it. It's a struggle to sit down and concentrate because it's taxing, it's difficult. You're using all this cerebral power. However, in the long run, your business will improve. You'll make more progress. Or what I'm literally doing right now, and that is going on a cut. Even though it's a struggle to eat below maintenance because you're literally starving yourself, it will benefit me in the future because inshallah I'll get in very good shape. You see, whatever example you give of delayed gratification, it may seem hard at the start. However, in the long run, it will always be the best option. It might give you some short-term pain, difficulty, struggle, but in the long run, you'll grow from it and get better. And this is the key to self-improvement. You have to do things that give you short-term pain for long-term pleasure. No one becomes great at what they do without the struggle, without that pain. They didn't magically wake up and they were this guy with the money, the physique, the status, and everything else. They grew from the struggles they experienced. They done that very hard task, that taxing task, even though they were only on 4 hours of sleep. They followed that diet, even though it was very restrictive. And so instead of looking at struggle as a painful experience, embrace it. So think to yourself, if I'm experiencing pain right now with this business, diet, you need to think to yourself, if I stick through with this, I'll experience long-term gain. You need to view that everything that may be hard, that will bring a sort of struggle, is a positive thing. Because when you experience that struggle, your future self will thank you. And so when you're about to commit yourself to a task, you need to look at the struggle and embrace it. One way you can think of the struggle is like a video game. You see, many video games, you have this thing called XP, also known as experience points. And so you do all these tasks in the video game and your XP level increases over time. And this is how you need to view the struggle. Say for example, you want to go to the gym. It's going to be hard because you need to push all this heavy weight. But you know what? You need to think of it like, you know what? I'm improving my XP in strength. Or if you're waking up early and doing that hard work for your business, you need to view the struggle as improving your XP in entrepreneurship. Because the thing is, yeah, if you view all these hard things as improving your XP, you're way more likely going to stick with it. Because you'll be like, you know what? It is hard doing this and doing that. However, I'm improving the XP of my future self, so he'll be better and more competent. I want you to think to yourself right now, think about a time when you've done something hard that's brought a lot of struggle, like dieting, making money, going to the gym. And I want you to deep it. When you've done something that delayed gratification, have you ever regretted it? Has there ever been a time in your life where you went to the gym and thought to yourself, you know what, I should have stayed home and ate that junk food? That has never happened in the history of humanity. You always have that gratitude to your former self for going to the gym, for waking up early, for eating clean. And in the same way, you always regret doing the instant gratification activities. No matter how long it's been since you've done that activity, you always regret it. Like for example, the other day I had a cheat meal for the first time in over 6 weeks. And when I had it, I was like, you know what? I regret doing this. And you need to adopt this mentality. If I stick through with the struggle, I will never regret it. If I do the hard task now that brings pain, in the long term, I'll have gain. I won't hate myself for it. I'll be happy that my past self went through that struggle so I could bear fruits of his labor. And this is the viewpoint you have to apply to everything in life, because it'll be in this way that the struggle will be more manageable. And so you won't think, oh, I have to do this, then I have to do that. You'll be like, you know what? I get to do this. I get to do that. So my future self benefits. I'll go through the struggle today so I have a better tomorrow. You see, the thing is, yeah, we live in a time of great comfort in the West, where food is everywhere, water is easily accessible, education is mandatory. We live in a peaceful region. And so whenever someone tastes a bit of struggle, they easily quit. And so what happens? This makes the competition easy, because at the end of the day, life is a competition. The money you want, the car you want, the house you want, the bint you want, millions of other men also want. And so this provides an opportunity for you. If you know people are not used to the struggle, where they quit easily, where everyone's so comfortable they don't embrace struggle, this gives you a golden chance to make progress. Because you know, if you wake up early and do the correct actions every day, you'll make considerable progress. You have a choice, my bro. Do you want to embrace the struggle and make progress towards your goals, or quit at the first hurdle and perpetually lose? Remember, productivity is the path to your dream life.